A waste of time because for me, like I said, I never saw it past anything being a friendship. You're a cool guy, but me and you will never
Did
ever
you
be like
did you
that.
express that to him? Like, we are not going anywhere past a friendship. Yeah, we can go out and eat.
No, I didn't. But so what?
Oh, so basically,
Why'd you
you
accept?
let him believe that, okay, boom, there's an opportunity, there's a chance, but in your head, you know, there is no chance, bruv. Like, you're not going anywhere with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't.
So basically, you used him.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But I like the honesty.
I'm not-
I like the honesty.
I met this guy, random guy, met him or whatever, and I wanted to use him as a case study because I already knew, like, he wasn't really my type, so I already knew that it's not going to go anywhere. He took me on a sushi date. Of course, I enjoyed it. I love sushi. And on the date, he's talking to me. He's telling me, you know, I'm like, oh, do you have any woman? He's like, yeah, I have a girl. She's long distance. You know, we're not that serious. I'm not really looking for anything serious with her because she's not really my type. So I'm like, oh, interesting. I'm listening to him. So I'm like, oh, interesting. I'm asking him more about himself. He's telling me he's into development, you know, building buildings, development. I'm like, okay, that sounds good. So he starts asking me about myself. I try to keep it really short. As I answer, I divert the questions back to him to let him talk more so he can feel comfortable talking. I noticed his phones kept ringing and he kept going to the bathroom and saying it's a business call. I didn't really mind because I'm like, you know what? I'm having sushi. I don't even care what you're doing. I'm here having a good time for myself. Now, we were talking a little bit, and a week passed, you know, we're still talking. You know, he's knowing more about me. He's interested. He loves my drive. He loves my ambition and everything, and that's good. You know, he sees that I have a drive, but not from a masculine standpoint, from a standpoint of, oh, she's a busy woman. She has things she got going on. She's not going to just be available all the time. The second week, I was like, okay, this is the time I need to build him. I need to build him now. I don't want to keep being pen pals. We're not pen pals. So I asked him for something very minor. This is the tiny thing that I asked him for, just to test to see if he was willing to, like, jump the gun. Don't be pen pals with these men. They know what they want from you. They know what they want. All right. So I'm like, my laptop charger is bad. And he's like, oh, wow, that's crazy. Like, what are you going to do? And I'm like, you know, I think I need to buy a new one because it has a shortage in it. I'm not sure what's wrong. It has a shortage. He didn't offer anything. So I was like, oh, do you mind getting me a charger? This man didn't open the message to the next day and said, oh, I'm sorry. I was so busy. I'm so sorry. Do you still need the MacBook charger? And I was like, you know what? No, I'm okay. I sorted it out myself.
I'm sorry. I'm telling you now, as a woman, when a woman's feeling you, she's all over you.
That's actually
and like, as much as women say, like, women are too nice to say no. So instead, we'll just like keep you there, and that's the honest truth. It's like, and I'm sorry if like you've got to hear it from me, but if you're doing all these beautiful things for a woman, like you're taking her out, you're buying her lavish gifts, like you're giving all this time and always putting her first, like that is the kind of man a woman wants.
Yes, 100%.
But when you're actually doing that, and if she's not returning that energy in any small way, she's not feeling you, and
100%.
she's there to use you. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, let's just hit the nail on the head.
What up, YouTube, man? Hope you guys are having a good day, man. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, I want to talk about why you should be gauging women's interest level in you. So, guys, you guys have seen the clips, right? This are women themselves admitting to how they use men. This is why I keep encouraging you guys to find the interest level or gauge women's interest level in you. I don't care what type of interaction you guys have, whether you guys are in a relationship, whether you guys are, you know, dating, whatever it is, right? You have to be able to gauge. It's your job as a man to gauge the woman's interest level in you. This is why a lot of you niggas are being used, right? Used for your resources, used for your attention, used for whatever. And you don't even realize that you're being used because you don't want to gauge her interest level in you. I keep telling you guys, whatever amount of energy you put it into that relationship or into the girl, guys, she has to reciprocate that same energy back, right? A lot of you guys will put up with the BS with some of these girls just because you guys and the problem is the simps, the beta males, man. Some of these girls will have the most outrageous requirements, you know, in order to date them, and you guys will put up with that, right? I see girls telling guys, okay, you got to take me on 10 dates, X amount of dates before you even get a kiss on the cheek. Like, what the fuck? Do you guys understand that there's guys that don't even take these girls out on dates and they still get the box, guys? Like, it's outrageous, guys. A lot of you guys work so hard. You know, some of you guys working 80 hours, 60, 70 hours a week, right? A lot of you guys will go in debt, use your credit card and stuff like this to please these girls. Whole time, she don't even like you like that. She don't even like you like that. She don't even find you attractive. But like the girl said in the video, women will stay, even though they don't like you, she will stay there and benefit off you and your resources. right? This is why the Tyrone, the Tarquavion, and the bad boy gets her for free, while you over there like a jackass doing the most. It's your job as a man to gauge your interest level, right? When was the last time? Let me ask you guys a question. When was the last time this girl picked up her phone and decided to dial your number, right? Ring, call your phone, check up on you, how you doing, how's work, I haven't heard from you lately, what you been up to. When was the last time, right? When was the last time? Now, I want you guys to really pause this video and think for a second. When was the last time a woman in your life or a girl you're dating or talking to, when was the last time she hit you up to check up on you, right? To see how things are going, how's life, how's work, how's school. When was the last time? A lot of you, like, you have to sit there and think like, damn, when was the last time a girl really checked up on me? No one gives a fuck about you guys. No one cares about men, right? No one cares about men. That's why it's your job as a man to really take good care of yourself, right? And stop worrying about chasing these girls, putting all this hard and sweat, working hard, building yourself just to go deal with the BS, right? Deal with a girl that views you as a four. This is why I keep telling you guys, you have to put in the work so you can improve your looks, improve your finances, improve yourself as an overall package so you can have your pick. When you go out there, you can pick and choose what type of girls you want to fuck with, what kind of girls you want to date. But a lot of you guys are lazy. Some of you guys do make a lot of money, but you don't work on yourself physically. You don't work on your fashion. You don't work on your looks, right? This is why I keep telling you guys the self-improvement is necessary. This is why you're dealing with the BS. You're dealing with this type of girls that view you as a 4, as a 2, right? But they wouldn't tell you that. See? She's not going to tell you that. Like the girl said in the videos, women are nice, too nice to reject you, but they'll stay to benefit off you. So you might not even be a rich guy. You might not be a rich guy. You might not have the resources. You might not even have a bicycle. But there's girls that will just use you straight up for your attention. I keep telling you guys, the attention is necessary. The attention is like sunlight and water to plants. That's what it is to these girls, guys. And the thing is, you don't even realize it. This is why I keep telling you guys, if you're struggling with this type of things, man, book a one-on-one consultation with me. Because I see a lot of guys, even guys in my circle dealing with the same BS. You see a girl telling them, oh, you got to do this. You got to take me to this type of restaurant. You got to take me to here. You got to do this. You got to do that. What? Like, you got to do all this for another human being. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Guys, I've gotten to a point where I only take girls out for drinks, right? Drinks, festivals. And when a girl likes you guys, when a woman really likes you guys, it doesn't matter where you're taking her to, guys. I want you guys to understand this, right? I want you guys to get this through your head, guys. When she really likes you guys, it doesn't matter where the venue is or what activity you guys are doing, guys. She will come with you because what she values the most is the attention from you and the time she spends with you, your companionship, right? She's looking forward to that. But when a woman doesn't like you guys, that's when she starts giving you all these requirements, all these boxes to check. You got to take me to a 5-star restaurant. You got to pull up in a Lamborghini. You got to do this. You got to be wearing $1,000 wristwatch. You got to wear Rolls Royce. You got to pull up in a Rolls Royce. This is why they be giving you all these requirements, because they don't really like you. When she likes you, you don't even have to check any of these boxes, guys. Guys, it gets to a point that when a woman really has super high interest in you, man, you ain't even got to take her out. You ain't got to take her out. I'm telling you straight up because I've seen this with my own eyes, guys. I've been that dude who had to go through all these hoops and hurdles, challenges just to get at her, right? And I've put in the work in myself to get to a point where now the women are choosing me. So I know that they got high interest in me, right? They got high interest in me. And I could just tell them, yo, let's go out for drinks. And she's so excited to go out and drinks. She's so excited to go out with me to the beach just to spend time with me. Opposed to a girl who doesn't like you, this is how you know like a girl don't even like you like that. This is why I tell you guys, when you're trying to go out with a girl, guys, try to go out for drinks. Try to go out for things that, that doesn't really break the wallet or, break the bank or whatever you want to call it, right? Try to go out for things that you can easily afford, right? So even if she ghosts you, for example, or you don't never see her again after that, it's not something that's going to make you really feel bad, right? So let's say I went out for drinks with a girl and let's say the total bill was like $45 or whatever, right? Even if I don't see that girl anymore, or let's say she goes ghost or whatever, I'm not gonna feel bad opposed to a guy who went out to a 5-star restaurant or let's say a steakhouse and paid $300 for a meal, right? Do you guys see my point? This is why you have to keep things below your means, guys. I don't care if you're making 6 figures, guys. You have to do this, guys, because another thing is, man, when you start taking these girls out, guys, to like the most expensive places for a very first date, the first couple of dates, guys, what ends up happening is you're training her indirectly to have this expectation with you, right? That everything you do has to cost a lot of money. Do you guys see what I'm saying, guys? A lot of guys don't take this into a perspective, right? They just be doing things out the blue. This is why a lot of you guys be getting used. And let me tell you guys something. Those girls you guys are spending a shit ton of money on, guys, they have a guy who just pulls up 2 a.m., 1 a.m. and does his thing, guys. You have to be able to gauge your interest level. When you're talking to this girl, is she asking you questions, right? Is she asking you, is she bringing up conversations? Is she asking you questions about yourself? Is she asking you questions about your ambitions, right? When you text her, is she giving you one-word answers? Or is she giving you paragraphs? Is she responding to you? Is she laughing at your jokes? All these little signs, guys, show you what kind of level of interest this girl is in, right? At you, how much attractive she finds you. When she doesn't hear from you in a while, in a couple of days, does she hit you up? Does she check up on you? When you try to make plans with this girl, is it easy to make plans with her, or is she always giving you excuses? Is she always giving you the busiest schedule in the world? Oh, I got to do this. I'm busy for the entire month. I had this one girl at my gym, I remember, right? We were going out a couple of times. Everything was cool. She had super high interest, but eventually, hypergamy kicked in, right? So she probably found a better option. And I remember the very last time I asked her out, right? I asked her out, let's hang out. Guys, do y'all know what this girl said? She said, hey, sorry, I'm going to be busy for the entire month. Right, let me repeat that one more time. I asked this girl out, right? And she said, this was a girl who was always like super high interest in me. I could make plans with her anytime, right? But like I said, hypergamy kicked in. She probably found a better option, and that's cool. But I remember the last time I asked her out, she said, hey, sorry, I'm going to be busy for the entire month. So she's trying to tell me, don't even bother hitting me up for this entire month, right? Don't even try checking up on me. Don't worry about me because I'm that busy. Do you guys really think she's that busy? That's cap, right? And I dropped it since then. I haven't hit her up since then. I just left it at that. You have to be able to gauge women's interest level in you, right? Even when you hang out with these girls, are they touching you? Are they joking with you? Are they laughing at your jokes? Are they having conversations with you? Like even subtle things like touching your arm, right? Touching your shoulder. Small things like this, guys, show how much interest level they are in you guys. Because let me tell you something, man. When women don't like you, she's not going to touch you. She's not going to look at you. Guys, I'm telling you, you guys think this shit is a joke, guys. But she'll be responding to you in one-word answers. You ask her, how was your day? She'll be like, oh, my day was good. She's not even going to ask you about yours, right? You ask her, okay, so what you do today? I just had school. I just had work. That's it, right? You're always having to bring up conversations. You always having to bring up topics, right? It's almost as if you're carrying the entire weight on your shoulders, guys. You have to be able to gauge women's interest level. And when you find out that she's not reciprocating the same energy you put it in, you have to drop it. You have to drop it. Under no circumstance should you keep pushing, guys. This is the purpose why I keep making these videos, for you guys to get this to your head, guys. When you find out these girls are not really invested in you like the way you are, guys, you have to drop it, right? You have to drop it, guys. I'm telling you, because this is where you keep getting used, guys. This is where you keep getting used. You're working hard. You're making this money. You know what I'm saying? Not even like even sometimes they don't even want your money, guys. Your attention, right? Getting this attention off you for free. And they don't even like you like that. They don't find you attractive. Meanwhile, they're chasing the bad boy who's not giving them attention, who's not giving them any time of the day, guys. Find women that find you attractive. Find women that want to spend time with you, that enjoy being around you, guys. The relationship is always better that way, guys. I'm telling you. Because when you start dealing with a girl that doesn't really, find you attractive or is not really interested in you, guys, what ends up happening is it feels like you're crawling on eggshells, right? Think of you crawling naked on eggshells, guys, just to get to her, guys. That's what it feels like, man, because you having to put in all this work, and she doesn't even feel like, okay, it doesn't amount to anything, right? I'm not interested in him. I view him as a 3 or as a 4. He just doesn't do it for me when I look at him. See what I'm saying, guys? But she's not going to tell you that. So it's your job, right? It's your job to figure that out. That's why I say you have to be able to gauge women's interest, right? Guys, I have girls sometimes who have bought me drinks, bought me gifts, guys. I kid you guys not, guys. This lets me know that this girl has super high interest in me. The fact that she's willing to go out of her way, guys, to, you know, pay for a meal, pay for a date. And I'm not saying like you should go out with women every day and expect them to pay for a date. In my case, I like to pay, but sometimes I like to test these girls to see where their interest level is at, right? Like this weekend right now, I had this one girl who's a nurse, right? Who went ghost, and she came back recently blowing up my phone. I know she's been fucking around, right? So I'm like, you know what? You got to get on my program. And I'm not even taking her serious, no relationship, none of that. But you got to get on my program, right? And she's like, oh, where do you want to go? It's on me, this and that. You know, I'll take you out, whatever, right? But I'm not even caring about, you know, the relationship in that, right? I'm just doing that to see where this girl's interest level is at, right? Like I said, I'm not looking for marriage from her or, you know, relationship. You know what I'm saying? But I do that to punish some of these girls because if you don't, guys, they'll just be messing around, man. But you have to be able to gauge women's interest, man, like I said. So I want to keep this video short, guys. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'm going to see you all in the next video. All right, guys? Love your boys. Peace.